scheming, muttering over something in his head. Clever, clever. It worried her, and Mrs. Winterhalter wouldn't have approved, for the handling of political gentlemen required delicacy and discretion, qualities Mrs. Winterhalter believed she herself had aplenty, while crediting none to her girls. "No more dolly-mopping, Sybil," Mick said. One of his pronouncements, something about which he'd made up his clever mind. Sybil grinned up at him, her face half hidden by the blanket's warm edge. She knew he liked the grin. Her wicked girl grin. He can't mean that, she thought. Make a joke of it, she told herself. But if I weren't a wicked dolly mop, would I be here with you now? No more playing bobtail. You know I only go with gentlemen. Mick sniffed, amused. Call me a gentleman, then. A very flash gentleman, Sybil said, flattering him. One of the fancy. You know I don't care for the rad lords. I spit on 'em, Mick. Sybil shivered, but not unhappily, for she'd run into a good bit of luck here, full of steak and taters and hot chocolate, in bed between clean sheets in a fashionable hotel. A shiny new hotel, with central steam heat, though she'd gladly have traded the restless gurgling and banging of the scroll-gilt radiator for the glow of a well-banked hearth. And he was a good-looking cove, this Mick Radley, she had to admit. Dressed very flash, had the tin, and was generous with it, and he'd yet to demand anything peculiar or beastly. She knew it wouldn't last, as Mick was a touring gent from Manchester and gone soon enough, but there was profit in him, and maybe more when he left her, if she made him feel sorry about it, and generous. Mick reclined into fat feather pillows and slid his manicured fingers behind his spit-curled head. Silk nightshirt, all frothy with lace down the front, only the best for Mick. Now he seemed to want to talk a bit. Men did, usually, after a while. About their wives, mostly. But for Dandy Mick it was always politics. So you hate the lordships, Sybil? Why shouldn't I? Sybil said. I have my reasons. I should say you do, Mick said slowly, and the look he gave her then of cool superiority sent a shiver through her. What do you mean by that, Mick? I know your reasons for hating the government. I have your number. Surprise seeped into her, then fear. She sat up in bed. There was a taste in her mouth like cold iron. You keep your card in your bag, he said. I took that number to a rum magistrate I know. He ran it through a government engine for me, and printed up your Bow Street file, rat-a-tat-tat, like fun. He smirked. So I know all about you, girl. Know who you are. She tried to put a bold face on it. And who's that, then, Mr. Radley? No, Sybil Jones, dearie. You're Sybil Gerard, the daughter of Walter Gerard, the Luddite agitator. He'd raided her hidden past. Machines whirring somewhere, spinning out history. Now Mick watched her face, smiling at what he saw there, and she recognized a look she'd seen before at Laurence, when first he'd spied her across the crowded floor. A hungry look. Her voice shook. How long have you known about me? Since our second night. You know I travel with the General. Like any important man, he has enemies. As his secretary and man of affairs, I take few chances with strangers. Mick put his cruel, deft little hand on her shoulder. You might have been someone's agent. It was business. Sybil flinched away. Spying on a helpless girl, she said at last. You're a right bastard, you are. But her foul words scarcely seemed to touch him. He was cold and hard, like a judge or a lordship. I may spy, girl, but I use the government's machinery for my own sweet purposes. I'm no copper's narc to look down my nose at a revolutionary like Walter Gerard, no matter what the radlords may call him now. Your father was a hero. He shifted on the pillow. My hero. That was Walter Gerard. I saw him speak on the rights of labour in Manchester. He was a marvel. We all cheered till our throats was raw. The good old Hellcats! Mick's smooth voice had gone sharp and flat in a Mancunian tang. Ever hear tell of the Hellcats, Sybil, in the old days? A street gang, Sybil said. Rough boy.